Good evening. I'm Annisa in tonight's news, bringing you the stories that matter straight from our newsroom. Tonight, we look at the growing debate over President Prabowo Subianto frequent trips abroad. In the first 18 months of his presidency, President Prabowo Subianto has undertaken numerous international trips. This has started a big argument over whether these visits are really necessary and effective, or just spending too much expense. The issue gained some fresh attention after the recent visit to France, which came shortly after the previous trip to the same country in April and January. Now, critics have been swarming and wondering whether the president is spending too much time abroad at the expense of pressing domestic priorities. Former Deputy Foreign Minister Dino Djalal openly shared his concerns online. The senior diplomat points out that President Prabowo has become one of the most frequent flying leaders in the world, spending about 1 out of every 6 days outside the country. Dino warns that the cost is huge, with flights, hotels, advanced teams, and security. A single trip can cost tens or hundreds of billions of rupiah. His advice use digital diplomacy. He argues that phone calls and video meetings can easily get the same result for a lot less money. Cabinet Secretary Lieutenant Colonel Teddy Indra Wijaya responded promptly in a video posted on the official presidential secretary's social media accounts. He said they welcome feedbacks and critics. However, he urged against distorting the facts. He made three major points. First, on the budget, he claims that any extra expense that go over the official state budget are paid by President Prabowo out of his own pocket. Second, the team traveling with the president has been cut in half down to a maximum of 60 people. And third, Teddy argues that in today's unstable world, personal friendships between leaders are very important. Indonesia cannot wait for a crisis to happen before making allies. Teddy also pointed to two real wins from these trips, like zero tariff for export to the EU and over 2,400 trillion rupiah in total investment, especially from recent deals with Japan and South Korea. However, that response has only made the online debate harder. People on social media are now questioning the idea of a president using his own money for official state business, wondering about transparency in public funds. Although doubt if those massive investments numbers are actually from these quick visits or just older long-term deals. This debate shows a clear choice between traditional face-to-face meetings and the call for a cheaper, more modern digital approach. The government, however, insists that every single trip is done purely for the best interest of Indonesia. We will keep following this story as it develops. That is our top story for this hour. I'm Annisa. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for the next news. We will bring you more updates from around the nation right after this commercial break. Don't go away.